Hey, what's up, everyone? Hope you're having a good Friday. I'm here just kind of reflecting a little bit, just kind of chilling out, drinking a little bit of Death Wish coffee. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Google Death Wish coffee. It's the world's strongest coffee. It's actually pretty good for you. So, anyway, I want to talk to you a little bit about this management system that I teach my coaching students. And it's the same management system that I actually learned from a real billionaire. And what happened is basically I had a conversation with a guy that I met at Harvard when I was asked to go and do a keynote speech on the mindset for success, which is absolutely incredible to me because some of you know my story from CoreyBoatwright.com and some interviews I've done on Entrepreneurs on Fire and whatnot. You know that I didn't even graduate from high school. So it's pretty crazy that I was asked to come to Harvard and speak. So I did. And when I was there, some really interesting things happened. I met one individual that I ended up doing a lot of business with. In fact, we just not too long ago, we just closed over 20 properties, 20 closings, guys, on one day. On one day. Have you ever closed? I flipped one or two houses, three houses, maybe in a day, but not 20. And it was pretty awesome. So I met a guy that I ended up doing some business with there that allowed me to do these closings and have that relationship. And he was living in Singapore. And I met another guy that he owned several of these little restaurants. And I don't want to go into all of this right now, but he's very successful. And we had a conversation. And he gave me some insight on things that I've been doing, but I didn't really put it into words, okay? And that's what I want to talk to you about. And it's a management system, and I call it EDC, okay? And what this is this is going to allow you to, once you put this into practice, this is going to allow you to be able to not only scale your business how you want to, but it's also going to allow you to be able to really do the things that you want to do and focus on the things that you're good at and not just putting all your effort into the things you're bad at, right? So you've heard it before, focus on your strengths, not your weaknesses. Well, here's a real live example of an actual real world application for you to use in your business, okay? So EDC, what does it stand for? EDC stands for eliminate, delegate, and create. Okay, eliminate, delegate, and create. So in your business, one of the businesses that I run is the real estate investing business. And in that business, there was a time in my life I was doing everything. Maybe you can relate, okay? I was going and I was meeting with the sellers. I was meeting with the buyers. I was going to the title company to sign all the paperwork. I was going to the bank to deposit the checks. I was going out to look at the property to inspect it. I was on the phone back and forth doing all this rigmarole, okay? And I was wasting a lot of time, and I didn't realize it, but I thought I was the only person that could do those things. Does that make sense? Like, have you ever gotten to a position where you're doing things all the time, right? And you just get into the process of doing them. And then it just takes someone to slap you aside the head and go, hey, man, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? So that's what kind of had to happen to me is I had to realize that, okay, the most successful people that I know don't spend all their time doing every single aspect of their business. In fact, isn't it weird that some of the most successful people that you probably know, they're not spending a lot of time, inside their business at all. And I know you've heard the saying, you work on your business, not in your business. I know you've heard that. But it really is something that I needed to understand, okay? So EDC, the first kind of aspect of this management system is eliminate, okay? There's things that are in your business that just need to be eliminated completely. You don't even need to be doing them, okay? You're just doing them sometimes just to be busy, or you're doing them because you think they need to be done, but in reality they don't, okay? So, you know, in your real estate business, sometimes you might even be doing your own letters, okay? You might even be doing your own marketing, and you're having to come up with all these templates, and you're having to come up with all of these postcards and the copy and these. I'm telling you right now that you don't have to do that. There is copy that just needs to be completely eliminated, because there is something that's already out there that's existing that already has templates for you to work off of, right? You don't have to sit there and design everything out. You can use someone else's layout. Okay, that's just an example of something that just needs to be completely eliminated. There's already a layout there, okay? So some things you need to take out of your business in order for it to be, you know, cutting the fat and making it be the most efficient it possibly can be, okay? So the next part of this management is D, right? EDC. D stands for delegate. This is huge, okay? Because as a control freak, one to another, right? You don't control anything at all, do you? Talking to myself here. Let me take a little sip of coffee. That's great. Okay, so as a control freak, you know, you want to do everything yourself, and you don't want to give up any control, because if you do, what's going to happen? Oh my gosh, it's going to go to the hell in a handbasket. That's what my mom would say. You're going to go to hell in a handbasket, right? Some Oklahoma talk for you. I mean, that's basically what happens, is that we get to this place where we're like, you know, I need to do this because if someone else does it, they're going to screw it all up. Or you have delegated something in the past and they did screw it up. And now you think every time from now on, it's going to be screwed up, right? Have you done that before? Hit your little heart thing on here. If you hit the little, the screen on here, if you've done that before. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people hit the hearts on here. Yeah, and you can even chat on here if you want. I'll see some of your little comments come up on the screen. But, I mean, I've done that before. I know a lot of people have done that before, right? And so we don't delegate. And that holds us back, okay? Because the reality is, once you do delegate something, it gives you the chance so you can focus on the things that you're only good at, okay? You're doing all these things right now, and not only does someone need to be completely eliminated, okay, the E, but you need to delegate probably 50 to 60%. I bet 50 to 60% of the things that you're doing right now, if you aren't efficient in your business and you're having those challenges, it's because you need to delegate some things, okay? So we can go into how to delegate, but I want to get through to the last one here, which is create, okay? And that's create is sometimes there's nothing there that's existing, so you have to go create the position, right? You have to go find someone that can not only do something better than you can, but you know you may not even realize that thing needs to be created, right? In your marketing department, you may not even realize that you need to have an editor, all right? If you're doing another business I run is in the information marketing space. You know, you may not even realize that sometimes the things that you write, you know, it could be 10 times better if you just ran it by an editor, right? And you need to create that person. You need to create a position for that person. So it's not just delegating because it didn't exist before. You have to go and create that position. So what do you need to do, okay? What you need to do in your business is you need to sit down and make 3 categories. I guess I could probably do this on a piece of paper. Let me just... let me see if you can see this. You see that? Yeah, cool. All right, so I'm gonna just kind of. So you want to do E, D, C. Okay, EDC. See that? EDC. You probably. Oh yeah, that's gonna look really weird. Well, it looks weird to me. You can see it. You get the point, okay? If you get the point, just hit the screen and, you know, yeah, hit the hearts. Okay. Yeah, so basically what you want to do is on this little row right here on the E, you want to write down all the things that are, in your business that you do right now, but do not give you any kind of impact or result. Okay, it's just busy work. These are things that aren't really serving you, but you're just kind of doing them sometimes. That maybe it's getting on Facebook, right? I know that on my business, I have one of my business is an information marketing business, so I use Facebook as a conversation tool, as a business builder, as a networking tool. So, but in your life, maybe you just use it to screw off sometimes, right? So if you're doing that, then maybe you just need to, get rid of doing that during your work period, right? Maybe you only set up a time on Saturday for a couple of hours to get on Facebook, right? So you want to eliminate, getting on Facebook. Okay, it's one example. Now, the thing we want to delegate is, maybe right now you're doing your own marketing, and you could just simply have a company, which, this was a big one for us. You have a company where you can just take your file and send it to them, and they do everything for you. And in fact, not only they do everything for you, but they have pre-made templates for you, so you can simply add in your name and your address on there, and the postcard looks beautiful, the letter looks beautiful, and all you have to do is just add in a few pieces of copy, and it saves you a ton of time, and they've got all of that for you. In about 30 days, I'm going to be releasing our direct mail program, and you're going to see what cards we're using on our Yes Marketing, and it's going to be pretty cool. But basically, maybe that's something you need to do. Maybe you need to delegate your marketing over to a fulfillment company like that, a direct mail company, okay? So the next thing is creating, right? So creation. So if you want to create a position, maybe it doesn't exist, so you need to create it. So you need to be thinking about, what is something in my business right now, okay, that if I had that thing working for me, it's not there right now, but if I had it working for me, so you're looking into the future, if it was working for me, then it would give me, an extra boost this month in sales, or give me an extra, X amount of dollars in real dollar revenues, okay? So you need to create that position. You need to create that thing that's going to help you. And this is just a simple management system, but I promise you, if you use EDC in your business, okay, it will change everything for you. You will not be the person that's having to do all the work in your business. And work needs to get done. I always say hard work needs to get done. It's just you don't have to be the person that has to do it. Okay? You can work smart. You don't have to work hard all the time. Hard work absolutely has to get done. You do not have to be the person that does it. Okay? So I hope that you use this system. It works great. It's simple, and I'd love to hear some of your thoughts and things on how you're going about using it. I have a great real estate book that I'd love for you to go and check out. It's a quick start guide. It's some of the things that I've used to just get started in real estate as fast as possible. I put down kind of the best practices in there. So if you want to go to realestateservant.com/get my guide, realestateservant.com/get my guide, and you can get the book actually for free there. So I hope you enjoy that, and I'll do some more videos later on about this. If you're interested in working together coaching, simply go to CoreyBoatwright.com. It's CoreyBoatwright. No W, no E. CoreyBoatwright. All right, CoreyBoatwright.com, and you can apply for coaching. Maybe it would be a good fit to work with one another. My rates are rising. They're going up in June. So I haven't raised my rates in years, and they're going up in June. So if you do, or if you are interested in working together, then I urge you to go and apply, and we'll grandfather you into the rates for 12 months, the old rates for 12 months. So good deal. All right, I'll talk to you later. Have a fantastic, phenomenal Friday, and remember, as always, be a servant. I'll talk to you later. Bye now.